So now let's start working on the layout for our homepage. First of all, inside our index.js file, I'm going to create a use effect here. And it is going to be on mount. So I'm going to change the document's title. So document.title is equals to into template strings, welcome. And here we are going to split the name of the user. So user.name.split. We are going to split it with a space. And the split will convert into an array. So we're going to take the first element. So basically we are going to change the name of the document. Let it refresh. And you can see right here, the name has been changed to welcome Jane. So now on our homepage, you can see this is going to be the layout for our homepage. This is a grid. The first column is going to have this menu right here. In the middle, we are going to render our children, the prop which we are receiving in the layout. And the third grid column is going to be for this search right here. So back to VS Code, I'm going to create two new files. First one is going to be side menu.js, and again it is going to be React component. For now, I'm going to leave it here. And the second one is going to be search.js, and again React component. And on the homepage, you can see right here, only the middle column is scrollable. These two are not scrollable. So we're going to create that. For this, inside the semantic UI React, you can search for visibility component. And if you want, you can read the documentation first, but I'm going to show you it's pretty simple implementation. So inside the layout.js file, I'm going to import our side menu and the search. And also from semantic UI React, we are going to import some more components: visibility, grid, sticky, ref, divider, and segment. And from React, we are going to import create ref. And here on the start, we are going to create a ref. It is going to be context ref, create ref. And also in the props, we are going to receive the user, because on our underscore app.js file, you can see right here, we are spreading the page props on the layout too. So we are going to receive the user here too. And after the head tags, we are going to check if user is there. We are going to return some JSX. Otherwise, we are going to return this JSX right here. So I'm going to cut it and paste it there inside fragments. So basically, if the user is there, that means the user is logged in. We are going to show this JSX which we are going to write. So now inside the user, first of all, we are going to have a div. This div is going to have a style. Margin left is going to be 1 rem. And margin right is going to be 1 rem. And inside this div, we are going to have a ref. This is from semantic UI React. And it has an inner ref prop, and it is going to receive this context ref. And inside this ref, we are going to have a grid. And inside this grid, we are going to have our columns. So grid dot column, and it has a floated prop. Left width is going to be 2. So the width of the column. And inside this grid dot column, we are going to have a sticky. So basically this column will not be scrollable, and it has a context prop. And again, it is going to receive the context ref. And inside the sticky, we are going to pass in our site menu. And also it is going to need the user. So let's pass in the user here. So this is basically our first column. I'm going to give it a little space here. And now inside our second column, we are going to render out our children. So grid.column. It is going to have a visibility component. And this visibility is also going to have a context. So context ref. And this grid.column is going to have a width of 10. And inside here, we're going to render out our children. So this will be the second column. And now for the third column, grid.column. It is again going to be left, floated left, and width is going to be 4. Inside again, we are going to use sticky because this is also not going to be scrollable. And context is context ref. And inside here, we're going to have a segment. It is going to be basic. And inside here, we're going to render out our search. So you can see it's a very simple implementation. The components which you want not scrollable, you have to wrap them inside sticky and pass in the context as context ref. And the columns which you want to be scrollable, you have to wrap them with visibility. And this is all available in the semantic UI React documentation. You can check it out if you want.